Hi, I'm Tom. This is Lucy, and this is Kitty Help Desk. So today I want to talk to you about a problem that we as cat caregivers can sometimes create. And this is a problem that really, I don't feel like it's your fault if you do this, but I do think that it's within your control to fix it. And that is leaving your cats home alone overnight. I really don't advise ever doing that. Going on a trip, leaving your cats where they really don't have any people around for one or more days. I've known people to do this for even weeks at a time, where they have maybe someone comes in periodically and scoops the litter box and replenishes automated feeders and things like that, but the cats don't really have any real interaction with people for the length of a trip. And in my opinion, that's just setting yourself up for trouble. Cats really do like routine, and they really do depend on us for virtually everything that they have in their lives. When a cat like Lucy is currently the only cat living with me. If I were not home at night, she would basically not know where I was. She would probably assume that I was gone for good, because I never really go out of town overnight. And the only times that I do leave, I might leave the house for a few hours at a time, but no more than that. And so that's what she's used to, and that's what she expects. And any more than that is going to be highly distressing to her. Now, one of the problems that we have with cats in general, we humans, is that cats don't really have a clear way to communicate their emotional distress to us. They do have some broad body language cues, but they don't have the ability to make facial expressions in the way that some other animals like us or dogs do. And so they often, to people, especially people who are relatively new to having cats, they don't express their emotions very vividly. And that can make us often assume things about what they're feeling that maybe they're not really feeling. Cats, when we leave them home alone, we really are inviting behavior problems. When a cat feels a high degree of stress, that's when they often start urinating outside the litter box. If the litter box isn't being scooped adequately, or they're not getting interactions as they expect every day, then that can really just build and add on to these problems until you have a problem that doesn't even stop when you come back home. Now, a lot of people will assume that this is because they came back and the cats are angry at them. That's not the case. I actually have a whole video about that. But what is happening is the cats are feeling highly insecure, because you have to imagine you're the only interaction some cats are going to have. If you only have one cat, then you may be the only interaction they get with another living being throughout the day. They depend on you for literally everything. And so if you're not there, that just can be the most distressful thing that happens to them. Now, you can manage this. I do feel like, you don't have to stay at home with your cats 24/7, but you can set them up and have them have expectations when you leave, and you can fulfill those expectations and help them to see this as, just something that happens periodically. And the best way for doing that is to have someone come over and spend a chunk of time with them at least twice a day. If you could have this happen in the morning and the evening, that would be ideal. I know that's not always practical, but having someone come and sit with them, even if all they do is sit in the room and read their emails on the phone while they're sitting there, just being in the space with the cats, responding to them if they have needs, playing with them, can be great. Even better than that is if you have like a friend or a family member house sit for you. So someone is living there, taking care of the cats. Now, in both of these cases, it's very important that you know who these people are and that you trust them, before you trust them with your cats. There are lots of people that will cat sit for a fee. I have nothing against any of those people, but I am a realist about humanity. And there are some of those people that are doing it just to get a little bit of money, and they really don't care about the cats, and they may even mistreat your cats. I really recommend, if you are going to hire a cat sitter that you are not intimately familiar with, that you set up cameras in your home so that you can monitor them. Now, in my opinion, the best way to do this is to use those interactive pet cameras so that you can set those up without any guilt. You don't have to hide them. You put them out in the open. You tell the people, hey, we've got these cameras just so that we can interact with the cats while we're gone. You know, that's what they're for. There are cameras that dispense treats. There are all kinds of things. And just set them up. And then this person who's going to be cat sitting for you is going to know on some level that they're being monitored. Even just that knowledge may be enough to keep them from mistreating your pets. But I do think that having someone there for longer spans of time can be very helpful. And a lot of this honestly depends on the cats. Some cats are much more aloof, but I have to tell you, even those cats are more dependent on you than they may let on. It's very important to acknowledge that and to not overlook their needs just because they don't seem to express them overtly. So, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.